If sponges and dish gloves had a baby, these would be it. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be talking about a product that can save you some time and energy. I'm gonna share with you guys what I truly think after using these for about 3 months. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Stephanie. I do all things home around here on my channel. So if you're also busy and you like to save time, money, energy, and hear about some tips to make your life better around your house, then click the red subscribe button down below. These are kind of handy. And don't forget to ring the bell so that you're notified whenever I post a video. So mainly I use these to wash dishes in my home, but I have found some other purposes and I'll talk about that after I kind of talk through the pros and cons. The one con is that I have very small hands and they are one size. So they do get a little bit bulky, but I found a workaround. I wear one on my right hand and then I hold with my left hand so that I can grip things because these can get a little bit slippery, and I just scrub. That is kind of the workaround if you do have small hands and you're concerned about that bulkiness. Now, hopefully in the future, if these gain some popularity, they will come out with different sizes and stuff like that. So that is my hope. Without a doubt, they make things easier and they improve my speed. Most of the time, if something is stuck on my dish, I can get it off with these, but I might have to get a different tool if it's really stuck on there. I might have to soak it. And if you guys wanna see some of the other tools that I use in my kitchen for things like that, then leave a comment down below and I will share that video separately. Some of my dishwashing must-haves, I guess. These have definitely now made the list. Another pro is that they protect your hands. Just like any other glove, they protect your hands. They stay dry while doing the dishes and you don't have to touch like nasty dishes, which kind of does gross me out, but I've been able to do it with the one hand. And I'm so much faster with one on, one off that I just do it that way, but I would definitely prefer to have both on if they can get the sizing right. I do feel like with these, I have greater control over scrubbing the dishes because if you're holding something in your hand and scrubbing a dish, then you're having to maneuver this, but here you're just maneuvering your hand within the glove. You can get into nooks and crannies with using just like one finger or two fingers. You can get into like corners. You can also get around the edges of a plate like this or a big surface. You can just scrub like with a full hand and get it done very quickly. Also, mugs, they're great for mugs because you can actually like reach in the mug, get the sides and clean it extra quick. Definitely gives me greater control, definitely improves my speed and efficiency 100%. They also lather really well. This is after just a few scrubs with them. So the little scrubbers help lather the soap. I use Mrs. Meyer's soap to wash my dishes. I get it from Grove Collaborative, plug because I think they're awesome. I'll leave the referral link down below for you guys if you wanna check them out. One concern of mine with getting these was that the spaces between the little nubs or bristles, I guess is what you would call them, is so small that I was concerned that food would get stuck and then this would become like a sanitary issue, but it hasn't because these are made of really high quality silicone and they're actually dishwasher safe. So you can put them into the dishwasher. I like to lay them on top, right over the top of my dishes, right before I run the dishwasher. I don't do it every cycle just so that I can preserve the quality of them and I don't feel like they need it every time, but I like to do it every few times so that I'm keeping them nice and clean and I'm making sure that the thing that I'm scrubbing my dishes clean with is also clean and sanitary. They also have a super handy little loop right here, and this can be hung on a 3M hook. What you're seeing here is underneath my kitchen cabinet, so I keep it right underneath the sink, so they're super convenient. I just can grab them and start doing dishes and then hang them there, and they're hanging to dry so that way any leftover water does drip. Now, if you get them really soaking wet, you might just lay them out on the countertop and then hang them up, but I haven't had any problem with water accumulation so far, so I really like that they have this handy little hole so that you can hang them over a 3M hook or a nail or something in your kitchen. Another thing I wanna say about these gloves is that they are multi-purpose, and that's why I felt so compelled to do a video about this because they're more than just dishwashing gloves. They're very good dishwashing gloves and I've enjoyed having them and they've improved my speed, but you can also use them to clean out the sink after you're done doing dishes. It's really easy to just scrub around the sides. I would recommend putting them in the dishwasher, like I said earlier, just to make sure that they stay sanitary after that. But you can use them even in bathrooms or other surfaces around your house. I personally, and I would recommend this to others, I do not mix using kitchen gloves with non-kitchen gloves. There's just different chemicals and different bacteria and surfaces, especially in bathrooms. So if you thought that you might want to use these gloves for bathrooms, you might order one pair for bathrooms and then one pair for the kitchen. Another purpose that I saw, actually I found this on the internet when I was researching them, and I thought this was such a cool thing. When I was growing up, my mom would have these little like silicone pads so that we could open jars by ourselves. There's 4 kids. She didn't have time to open every single jar for us. So she had these little silicone pads to open up jars, like a pickle jar that's really big and gets stuck, stuff like that. So you can use these and they work out really, really well. So they can be great for opening up jars. And when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, sold, because I hate it when my husband's not home and I can't open a jar by myself. So these are super handy to grip those types of things too. And one purpose that I'm kind of wondering about, but I haven't really tried yet, is muddy paws for dogs. Now, Lord knows that's an issue in the spring. I was thinking like with this, like to just grab their paw, get in between their toes. They would probably hate it because they would be feeling each and every little bristle. Clearly, you would probably want a different pair for those. I'm very interested to try that out, but I think that they could definitely be a tool for that as well. I'll put my Instagram right here. I'll let you know this spring if that works on muddy paws or not. So really my only complaint on these is just the sizing. I just wish that they made different sizes for us folks with smaller hands. I haven't heard of anyone complaining that they're too small. I've only seen online people saying like, these are too big and bulky and they flop around. I do kind of like pull it right here just to get it as tight as possible. I might have to adjust it a few times, but it stays pretty much in place. But that is my one complaint, is I hope that they do make different sizes down the road. That would even make these better. Is it weird that I've been talking like this the whole time? So I highly recommend. I will put a link in the description box below. You can buy them on Amazon and they were Prime eligible and they came really fast. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this review and found it helpful for you. I love sharing things to save you guys time and energy. That's what I'm all about, because we're all freaking busy. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'm gonna leave a video right here for you guys of some of my top dry hands tips, because that's honestly why I started looking for gloves in the first place. So if that's something you struggle with, go ahead and watch that video next, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.